Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Daniels starts with a pass. This one, next play on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up second down. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They need 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They're able to bring him down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. We'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. In motion is Hunter. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Scrambling to his left. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, this goes down as an incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Washington. They'll throw with Daniels. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
And it's third down.
Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it facing third and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on third and short. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It was Dark Armstrong who was there to get him down. Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 8. To throw is Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Now here's Lawrence. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown. Out to kick this one away. Austin Eckler now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now, Daniel. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout. On second down, it's Daniel. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here now, 3rd and 5. Let's go now. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Commanders' first down.
Come on. Daniel going to throw again. On the run to the right. He runs with it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Daniels now on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
On the jump. Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Yards to go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
4 yards on the field.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up third down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey, go, go.
Lawrence now. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Incomplete.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Hey, go. High.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
They're on the 29-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Here we go.
Brings up second.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up second and 4. At the 32.
Again, it's Eckler. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to Eckler here on first down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Moore with Eckler. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And now, where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
Ready, go.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The linebacker, Devin Lloyd, in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. Third and long.
19, 18. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. They will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll cost them half the distance. We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. Off we go from the Steel City. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete tackle.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Open space inside the 10. And he will score! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler 1st down. On play action, Rodgers. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Warren. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Now third and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Sim. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing, Darnold. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got the veteran, that's Robert Wood. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Marquez Valdez Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10.
Rodgers on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Rodgers going up top again. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
The offense retains possession.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man here is Woods. Again, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Quillen. And the Seahawks are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this 2nd half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Now, Darnold. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play. And the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff, running left, it is Walker. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. 3rd and 11. Now, this looks like a design run. Oh, the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, 49-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That is hard down the field. He's got it. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff to a tight end in the running game. And those Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
258.
They'll drop the throw. All alone is the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. 2nd and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Sim. And And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hot. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy. I don't mind the play calls, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the time, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Here's 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down, they need 3. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35. most. 45 yards. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Inside the 10, it is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Steelers 28, Seahawks 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Sim. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Sims on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team.